Once there was a beggar who lived at a city train station every day. He filled his stomach by asking passengers for alms as they passed by one day. While he was begging, he noticed a tall man in a suit walking past the beggar. Thought he looks very rich. If he asked him, he might give me a good amount. So he approached the man. The tall man looked at him and he asked, "You are always begging. Do you ever give anything to anyone?" The beggar felt a little embarrassed and he replied, "Sir, I'm a beggar. He always asks. I don't have anything to give anyone." The man shook his head and decided, "If you can't give anything, then you have no more right to. I'm a businessman. I believe in trade. If you have something to give me, only then he can give you something in return." After saying this, the tall man boarded his train and he left the beggar sitting thinking about the man's words. Those words sank deep into his heart. He thought, maybe he don't get much money because he can't give anything in return, but I'm a beggar. How can he give anything? He thought for a long time and he finally made a decision. He decided that whoever gave him alms, he would give something back in return. But then another question came to his mind. I'm a beggar. What can he give to people in return for their money? 2 days passed and he still had no more answer. On the third day, while sitting near the station, he noticed some flowers blooming on the plants nearby. A thought came to him. Why not give flowers to people in return for their alms? He liked the idea. He picked some flowers and he went to beg as usual. Whenever someone gave him money, he gave them a flower in return. People were happy to receive the flowers and he kept them with care. Soon the beggar started doing this. Every day, he picked flowers and he gave them in exchange for alms. Slowly, he noticed that more and more people were giving him money. He would collect flowers from all the plants near the station. As long as he had flowers, people gave him money. But when he ran out of flowers, no more one gave him anything. One day while he was begging, he saw the same tall man in the train again, the one who had given him the advice. The beggar ran to him and sighed, "Sir, today I have something to give you. Please give me alms and he will give you a flower in return." The tall man smiled and he gave him some money. The beggar gave him a flower. The man sighed, "Wow, today you'll become a businessman just like me." The beggar felt a warm happiness inside. The man's words sank into his heart again. He realized that he had found the key to success, something that could change his life. He got off the train and he shouted to the sky, "I am not a beggar. I am a businessman. I can become rich." People watching him thought he had gone mad. From the next day, the beggar never appeared at the station again. 6 months later at the same station, 2 men in suits were traveling by train. They met each other and they shook hands. "Do you remember me?" one asked. "No more. I think this is our first meeting," said the other. The first man smiled and he sighed, "No more. Remember, we've met twice before." The second man looked confused. When the first man explained, "The first time he told you he didn't know what to do in life. The second time he realized who he really am. I'm the beggar you met before." The second man smiled and he sighed in surprise. "Oh yes, I remember you were the beggar. I refused to give alms to the first time. The second time he bought flowers from you. But now where are you? Going in a suite. What are you doing?" The first man sighed. "Yes, I was the beggar. But today I am a successful flower businessman. I'm traveling to another city for my business. You taught me the rule of nature. We receive only when we give. That rule really works. I used to think of myself as just a beggar. But after meeting you, I realized I'm a small businessman. People gave me money, not assets, but to pay for my flowers. My flowers were cheap and the people loved them. That's how he became a businessman." Both men smiled and they continued their journey talking about business and the life. The story teaches us an important lesson. The tall man knew the rule of give and take, which all successful people follow. The beggar learned this rule, changed his thinking and he changed his life. If we change our thinking, we can achieve anything. If we see ourselves as small and powerless, we will always stay small. To succeed, we must think big, value ourselves and take action. Success starts in the mind.